Do you know how many times we've been disobedient, yet we want God to come through for our lives? Like a father at home, he can send you to do something. Come and sweep here. And then you say, I will not do it. I'll do it tomorrow. So we are going to leave the place dirty until tomorrow. That is unacceptable. So most of the time God speaks to us and then we postpone. We show him that we have some better things to do rather than your will. So, and that has caused him to leave, to stay away from us. And you know what happens when God stays away from you? Because you've not submitted, you are disobedient. Do you know what happens to those who are disobedient? Let us read in Deuteronomy 28. We will start from 15. But it shall come to pass, if you do not obey the voice of the Lord your God, to observe carefully and all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you today, that all these curses will come upon you and overtake you. The reward of disobedience is curse. Cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the country. Cursed shall be your basket and your kneading bowl. So you are cursed throughout your life because of just one thing: disobedience. The enemies are taking over your life because of disobedience. God is telling you to go in fasting of 1 week, and then you postpone. You say that I will fast next month, showing him that I have so many better things to do rather than fasting. That's why you see the life continuously suffering, because God is punishing you. Just like any disobedient child in the house is being punished, God punishes us in so many ways. It's not going to come with a cane. You just see everything not working out the way you want them to be. You're living in confusion. Everything is like void. That is the way God punishes us. He's not going to come and beat you, no. But he will use situations, bad situations on your life, just because you proved to be a disobedient child. Like how a father can punish his child, God punishes us, but not for a bad cause. He wants you to see, to change, and do what is expected of you. He says in Isaiah 1:19, if you are willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. But if you refuse and rebel, you shall be devoured by the sword. Only the people who eat the fruits of the land are the obedient ones. But the disobedient are always devoured by the sword. I know most of us have tasted the sword of God, and it's too painful, so painful. It is us who are delaying God to do something in our lives because of disobedience. You're praying and you expecting God every day to do something to change the situation in your life. All you need to do is to hear his voice, to submit, to accept and do what you are told to do. as a good child in his house. The reward of obedience is fruits, good fruits, blessings. The Lord of God will set you high above all nations on earth. Blessed shall be the fruit of your body. Those are your children. God will bless your children. Blessed shall your ground be, the garden. Blessed shall be your flock. Because of just one thing, obedience, obey to God. If at all we want God to do something in our lives, if at all we want God to take